How's it going, everyone? Welcome to part 2 of my last video where I essentially gave you one of my best PC builds for less than $500 today. So if you haven't watched that video, I definitely recommend you go ahead and check it out because it's going to give you a lot of context for today's video. So keep in mind, this computer is literally the exact same thing I mentioned in my last video. So since my sister is relatively new to the PC arena, it was super important not to overlook important factors, such as your peripherals like your mouse and keyboard, and a good monitor that you should probably invest in if you don't have something that's relatively new. So with that being said, in this video, I'm going to take that PC part list from the last and I'm going to build it, and it's going to be an upgrade for my sister's MacBook Pro. So because it's for her, we decided to spend a little bit more in personalizing the computer or customizing it to her liking. And then that way I was able to cut some corners in certain things such as the storage, because she doesn't really need a terabyte of a hard drive or so.
Before we get started, I forgot to mention this headset as a part of the peripherals list. I was able to pick it up on Newegg for around 26 bucks, and it was the only part that I didn't find on Amazon. And nonetheless, it was shipped pretty fast, so there's no worries there. Either way, I'll be including this in the total cost at the end of the video. Now, as for the PC upgrade for my sister's MacBook, I simply needed to make sure I would get a powerful performance for the price I was giving and overall an aesthetic look to the build. So, let's get started. So as I mentioned earlier, the keyboard and mouse that you're seeing right now are from Redragon, and they're simple peripherals I found on Amazon to complete the setup. They came at a combo for a bit under $40. The monitor in the system is a bargain. You're paying $100 for a 75Hz refresh rate, 24-inch 1080p monitor, and some built-in speakers. I use a similar monitor from this brand in my personal system.
Another thing I forgot to mention is a sturdy desk or chair, since you're probably going to be spending time on this computer. It's important that you have one of those things because you don't want to put it on just anything. You're spending a lot of money on this computer, so odds are you might not want it on some cheap table. So just keep that in mind. I'm not including those costs because I'm assuming some people just happen to have them. If you're new to this, you're going to have to buy all these extra peripherals that might cost more money. So I totaled these to be about a maximum of $165. You can obviously spend a little bit more or a little bit less than this. That's to your discretion, but here's the thing. This setup is really, really cheap and it works out just fine for your average user. Hi. So, as I was editing this video, I realized I'm a genius and I never filmed an outro. So, if you thought the video was cool, like the video and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, thank you for watching. Peace.